You're sitting at your desk, the coffee's cold. The screen is bright, you have one task. Just one simple task. It shouldn't take an hour. You open your laptop, you type 3 words. Then you check your phone, just for a second. But that second turns into 10 minutes. You're watching a video of a guy restoring a knife. You're looking at memes. You're cleaning the kitchen. Suddenly the sun is going down, and your task is exactly where you left it. You feel a pit in your stomach, guilt, panic. You tell yourself, I'm just lazy, I have no discipline. But what if I told you that you aren't lazy? What if your brain is actually protecting you? And the way you try to fix it makes it worse? Today we are going deep into your skull. We will see the war happening inside your head. We will see why you procrastinate, and how to trick your own biology to get things done. Welcome to the psychology of procrastination. Inside your brain, there are 2 main characters fighting. They are fighting for the steering wheel of your life. First, meet the limbic system. Think of him as a primitive caveman. He is the oldest part of your brain. He doesn't care about your career or your grades. He cares about survival. He wants safety, comfort, and instant dopamine. He wants to feel good right now. He hates pain, he hates boredom, he hates hard work. Then there is the prefrontal cortex. This is the newest part of your brain, the CEO. He plans for the future. He knows that if you don't do this task, you'll get fired. He has logic, reason, and willpower. He wants long-term success. But here's the problem. The caveman is way older and way stronger. He reacts in milliseconds. The CEO is slow and gets tired easily. When you sit down to work, the CEO says, let's do this. But the caveman screams, danger. This looks hard, this is scary, run away. And since the caveman is stronger, he takes the wheel. He steers you towards the easy path. He steers you towards TikTok. You think you are making a choice, but really the caveman just hijacked your brain. This is called the limbic hijack. It happens to everyone, even the most successful people. But why does the caveman hate work so much? Why does writing an email feel like fighting a bear? It comes down to a chemical called dopamine. Dopamine is not just a pleasure chemical. It is a motivation chemical. It tells your brain this is important, do more. But your brain is bad at predicting dopamine. It thinks the work is low dopamine. It thinks scrolling phone is high dopamine. So it pushes you to the phone. But the phone is a trap. But the phone is a trap. It is a casino in your pocket. Every swipe is a slot machine pull. Will you win this time? Maybe. That maybe is what keeps you hooked. Psychologists call this variable ratio reinforcement. It is the strongest form of conditioning known. It is why gambling is addictive. And it is exactly how your feed is designed. You don't know when the next good video is coming. So you keep watching, just one more. 1 turns into 10, 10 turns into an hour. The apps are designed to never let you finish. There is no the end, there is only load more. Your brain craves closure. When there is no end, the brain cannot relax. It stays in a state of constant arousal, constant seeking, constant hunger. This is why you feel drained, not rested. You didn't rest. You stimulated your brain for hours. But why did we evolve this way? Thousands of years ago, dopamine was simple. You found berries, dopamine. You found water, dopamine. You survived the night, dopamine. Dopamine was a reward for survival actions. It motivated you to do hard things. But then civilization happened. We built a world where survival is easy. You don't hunt for food, you order it. You don't search for water, you turn a tap. You don't fight predators, you fight emails. But your brain didn't get the memo. It still thinks you are in the wild. It sees a notification and thinks, food. It sees a like and thinks, social status. It sees a message and thinks, tribe connection. So it floods you with dopamine for cheap tricks. You get the reward without the effort. And this breaks your motivation system. If you get dopamine for free, why work? Your brain learns a dangerous lesson. It learns that effort is unnecessary. Suddenly, normal life feels boring. Reading a book? Too slow. Walking in the park? Not enough stimulation. Your brain screams more. And when you put the phone down, the crash hits. Dopamine drops below baseline. You feel anxious, empty, irritable. This is the dopamine hangover. To feel normal again, you reach for the phone. It's a vicious cycle. High spike to deep crash to desperate reach. You are riding a roller coaster you can't get off, but it gets worse. Your ability to focus is destroyed. Your attention span shrinks. You can't watch a movie without checking your phone. You can't have a conversation without scrolling. Your brain has been rewired for distraction. So how do we fix this? You need to reset your dopamine baseline. It is called a dopamine detox. It sounds scary, but it is simple. For 1 hour, you do absolutely nothing. No phone, no music, no tasty food. Just you and your boredom. At first it hurts, your brain screams. But then magic happens. Normal things become interesting again. Water tastes good, a walk feels nice. This is trick number 1, boredom is your friend. Trick number 2, the 2-minute rule. Tell your caveman, I'll just do this for 2 minutes. The caveman relaxes, he thinks it is safe. Once you start, the real dopamine kicks in. Not from scrolling, but from doing. Action creates motivation, not the other way around. You trick the brain into working. Now the caveman is helping you. Trick number 3, change your environment. Your environment dictates your behavior. If your phone is on the desk, you will pick it up. Move it to another room, out of sight, out of mind. Create a focus fortress. No phone, no clutter, just work. Your brain associates places with activities. Bed is for sleep, not scrolling. Desk is for work, not games. Train your brain like a dog, Pavlov style. So, let's recap the war inside your head. You have a caveman who wants comfort, and a CEO who wants success. You don't need to kill the caveman. You just need to give him a job. Use the 2-minute rule to trick him. Use boredom to reset him. Use environment to protect yourself. You are the master of your brain, not the other way around. Change doesn't happen overnight. It takes practice to rewire your brain. Be patient with yourself. Forgive yourself for past procrastination. Guilt only feeds the caveman's stress. Every small win counts. 1 page read, 1 email sent, 1 minute worked. Progress is progress. You have the tools now. The 2-minute rule, the boredom reset, the focus fortress. Use them when the urge to scroll hits. Remember, you are not lazy. You are just fighting an ancient brain in a modern world. And now you know the cheat codes. If this video helped you understand your brain, hit subscribe. We break down human psychology every week. Join the community of people taking back control. What is your biggest distraction right now? Tell me in the comments. I read every single one. Next time, while you remember embarrassing moments, stay curious and I'll see you in the next one.